Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club in the Emirate of Abu Dhabi, the United Arab Emirates, for our second match here this afternoon on the Sheikh Zayed field between SARISSA BHANSALI and ANKORA. Both these teams based up in Dubai. A lovely, glorious afternoon here. Still 23 degrees. I doubt that 10% chance of rain. Being the eternal optimist here on the Sheikh Zayed field in our second match here this afternoon of our second day of play in the Sultan bin Zayed Polo Cup. Myself, Adam Snowden, welcome you, viewers on Polo Line throughout the world. We look forward to hearing from you. I'd like to give you a shout out for anybody who is watching this 6-goal tournament. Some good polo for 6-goal being played here down at Ghantoot. And now for the two teams playing here this afternoon. You can see there the tent of ANKORA with a Saudi flavour to it. And first of all, we'll go with SARISSA. Playing at number 1 will be Yessian Chanel, playing off -1. At number 2, Rishi Bansali on 0. Kian Hall at number 3. And at the back door is Alejandro Golin on 2 goals. And now for the ANKORA team, playing at number 1 from Saudi Arabia, Rian Al-Ajashi. At number 2 from Saudi Arabia, Khalid Al-Omran. Santos Iriarty at number 3 from Argentina, and also from Argentina, Ricardo Eatigaros on 5 goals. Good to see this Saudi-orientated team out here as we have this polo in Saudi Arabia starting to grow. There'll be Al Ula in a couple of weeks' time, the middle of February. I'd just like to announce 2 umpires out in the field again. Here is Jason Dixon and Peter Wright, with a 3rd man being Santiago Torreguitar. They'll be starting off at the far side of the field in front of the Sheikhs there. Looking to get this underway. SARISSA with 1.5 goal start on handicap. Just organising which way they're all going to be going. Umpire Dixon looking to line them up here and get this second match underway. The second match on this field this afternoon. The third will be moving to a different field after this one for our game between Ghantoot and Bin Dry. And this one is underway as the ball's bowled into play. Trying to come away with it there was Khalid Omran in that rather colourful helmet. But it's left now for... Not quite see who's coming away with it. Yes, and there it is. Coming away with this one out here now. Yeah, changes it forward. Just Kian taps it forward, takes it out of the air, brings it forward. Santos cancels him off out of it, leaving it now there for Eati. Eatigaros comes in, picks it up near side, back onto his stick side, comes away there from the ball, leaves it behind for Kian. Kian gets a driving shot, the one-time play, taps it once and then through the goals. Oh, it just goes wide. Wide it goes. Good attempt there by Kian, jumping on that loose ball. So the ball's placed on the back line here now for Garros. Taps it forward. Takes it up forward, marking forward. Ali Golan looks to try and get onto this one, does Golan. Takes it forward once again. Now, in fact, this was Santos. Santos bringing this one forward once again. Good play there by Iriarty. Iriarty checking up on the play here now. Going from strength to strength is Iriarty. Goes for the driving shot, gets away, avoids the hook there from Kian and puts it cutely in towards the middle of the field. But it looks like it is going to be Yessian. Comes in, clears that one away from the danger zone, out into some neutral territory on the far side of the field, looking to mount an attack from there. Yessian keeps straight onto it here now. Straightens back up onto it. Yields off it, leaves it now. Bit of a melee going on there. We could have had a sandwich, maybe even a double sandwich. Let's see what the umpires can decipher out of that melee. You can see on the replay for those on Polo Line as Yessian takes it wide out towards the side. Looks to try to straighten it up. But the ball gets left behind and we have a sandwich or two there on the far side. And it looks like we have a spot penalty here now in favour of ANKORA in the white shirts. Eros brings it forward here now. Goes for the driving shot, sends this one up forward. Looking, deflects off the pony. Comes back onto his own play here now. Does Garros. Garros keeping this ball alive, going in. Kian comes in, puts the pressure on and looks for the belly shot, does so, grubs that one underneath the belly and through towards the goal it goes, but wide. Wide it is. Couldn't quite convert that one there. Put that pressure into points as the ball's left on the back line here now for Ali Golan to bring back in for SARISSA. Drives it out towards the side. Comes off the pony there of Yesia. Looks to come back onto his own play, does Golan, but coming first onto this one is going to be Khalil Omran. Good, strong backhand by him. Solid as ever. Sends it out. Dummies the backhand. Takes it forward. Does Kian. In comes Santos. Santos manages, comes in with the ride off and steal that play. Looks to see where Kian is. Keeps him in the pocket and keeps coming round the corner here now. Looks to come now in behind of Golan. Golan comes in with the ride off. Golan gets a bit of a backhand on round onto this one here, but it's going to be Garros back onto it first. Garros back on the play. Turns back inside. Makes a bit of space. Helped out there by Khalil Omran, keeping Kian off momentarily. Goes with a driving shot, comes off the pony, and it's just left there for Iriarty. Iriarty. Ball gets left. In comes Golan. Golan looks to try and come away with it here now. Gets hooked off out of it. Bit of a melee between the big guns in the play there. Some coming back to join them is Khalil Omran, but it's going to be Garros to come away with the play here now. Garros breaks free from the melee and does a driving shot in towards the goal. It looks like it's going well to goalward bound. Goalward bound it is, but in comes Rishi. Rishi clearing it away from the teeth of goal. And out over the back line it goes. Certainly saved the goal there, did Rishi BHANSALI, but unfortunately it's gone out over his own back line, which will result in a safety penalty. Corner 6. In favour of ANKORA. So the ball being teed up there by Garros, looking to open up the ANKORA's account here this afternoon. 4:28 on the clock it is in chukker number 1 of this 4-chukker 6-goal match. Garros onto the play here now. Gets the pony beautifully balanced, it's head height, it's whistling in towards the goal, in towards and through the goal post it goes. Managed to get that through. The plethora of players trying to stop it and defend it, but through it is, making the first goal of this match. ANKORA 1, SARISSA BHANSALI 1.5. So back to the middle of the field it is once more for umpire Dixon to bowl this one in. Into play it goes. In the middle of the line now it is. Skews off out here now. First onto it there is Garros. Garros up on the move here, meaning business. You can see how Khalil Omran trying to get in contention there with Kian. He keeps him off far enough. He makes a beautiful driving shot in towards the goal. The goal judge's flag is aloft, and aloft it is. 2 goals it is now to ANKORA. You just see on this one here that he comes in on this strongly. We've got a whistle on this play, but Garros drive it through. Umpire not sure. The goal judge says it was. I think it might have just slipped inside. Just sneaking inside that right-hand goalpost there. And it looks like the goal is being given to the teams quickly to take this opportunity to go change ponies before we get the second half of chukker number 1 back underway. And on the replay, you can just see once again Garros driving this one forward through the goals. Came off that line out. Good play there by Khalil Omran, just holding Kian up enough to give his teammate Garros the opportunity to convert the goal. Coming back onto the field now, you have Kian and Rishi BHANSALI. As the ANKORA camp just mount back up again. Hayati just correcting a little bit of his pony's bridle. And he's back on board, so ANKORA already coming out, and there's a good picture of Hayati on his father's mare, Pluma. Very good mare indeed. It looks like actually Santos is playing his father's ponies more than father is, which is a great opportunity for Santos to be able to play A lot of polo out here in the UAE. So 2 teams lining up here now in Dixon to get this chukker back underway once more. Looking for a vague resemblance of a gap. Try and prevent these melees in the line out. And there it is, the ball's off the back of the line out. Kian comes away with this one here. Ate marking him, covering him well. He gets a good straight shot, but he got a little bit too much onto that one there for him to get onto it cleanly. But he comes in to put the pressure there on Garros. Garros keeps him in the pocket. The backhand doesn't quite get it as clean as you might like to do so. The backhand sent in there beautifully by Ariati, feeding it out now for Garros. Garros on the loose here now. Kian going back to put the pressure on him. He's up over the halfway line, goes with a long shot. We're up into a horse race here now, and it looks like Kian's going to be back to first for this one. Just checking up to see what the play's going to be. Sends the backhand. Ariati collects this one up here nicely now. In comes Golan to come and make the hook. In comes BHANSALI, comes away with what comes away from one, gets hooked off out of it there by Golan, but it's going to be Rishi to pick it up here now, and in turn it's picked up there by Ariati. Ariati, he comes in and just plays the ball there. Does, and Sanal in the backhand comes in there by Khalid Omran and puts it away. Lovely team effort there by the ANKORA side. Taking the score now, 3 goals it is to ANKORA. SARISSA still on their handicap of 1.5 goals, and you see on the replay there, they all had a bit of a stab at it, but finishing it off there with a little tail backhand there was Khalid Al Omran. So back to the middle field is once more for Jason Dixon to bowl it into play. Back to the line out once again. Near side comes Kian. Umpire off back of the line out says, I'm afraid to say you've got to come a little bit more parallel to the line. We'll see clearly here on the replay. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty for a 60-yard penalty in favour of ANKORA. And you see here on the replay for Polo line, the ball gets bowled in. Ayati's just hovering, waiting, coming for that one, parallel to the line, from the front to the back, and Ian just coming across on the near side. Correct side to make the play, but too much of an angle, resulting in a penalty for a 60-yard penalty in favour of ANKORA. Garros. Comes up to this here now. After Garros, he gets a good strike at that one. It looks beautiful. It's very good indeed. Sweet as for Ricardo Garros. And the flags aloft, taking them now. 4 goals to ANKORA. 1.5 to SARISSA. Really nice penalty taken there by Garros. Balanced and collected his pony beautifully as he comes up to it, composed. Nice, gentle, full swing at the ball, over the top of the players. And through the goals for goal number 4. So the ball back into play once again. Looking for this one here now is Kian. Kian looking for someone to pass that one to. He sends a drilling shot, but it doesn't look like Ali is going to be able to get to that one, his teammate, but it's going to be Garros closing the back door once again. Garros turns away there from Golan. Golan coming back inside. Garros checks up, comes back inside once again. Iriarty goes in to look after Ali to give him a little bit of space and time. Sends a shot up here now to get this up for Khalid Omran. Khalid swoops onto the line here now, picks this one up nicely, looking to get the passing shot up there for his teammate Ryan, but it comes off the pony there, Rishi, but it's going to be Santos going to grub this one forward, but it's a little bit of a backhand by Golan. Leave it now for Kian Hall. Kian turns there, gets met there by Santos. The ball's left. Looking to come back onto it is Santos once again, but strong in the play was Kian and comes away with this play here now. Kian looking for Santos because he knows he's going to be there, waiting for him. And he drives it up here this time. Good play there by Kian, but he's kept off wide there by Ayati, leaving it confidently for Khalid. And he leaves that one behind, and the driving shot sweeping onto that one. There is Kian, and it just goes wide to the left. Ayati Garros, and there goes the hooter, ladies and gentlemen. We had Ayate taking the man, leaving it for Khalid, having the confidence in him. Unfortunately, it got left behind, and we had a goal-scoring opportunity for SARISSA from Kian Hall, but it just goes wide to the left-hand side. So that there ends chukker number 1, with the score being SARISSA 1.5 on handicap, ANKORA 4. We'll leave Ghantoot now briefly for some messages and adverts from Polo Line. Welcome back to all the Polo Line viewers. We have Ryan Ashashi just mounting back up once again. Halil Omran quick in his changes, eager to get on with this match. Already waiting up the top end of the field, far end from the ANKORA camp. As they have Aligola. Santos is back on and just waiting for Ryan here now, and we'll get this second chukker underway. Santos. Iriarty to bring the ball back into play. Santos drives this one up here now, but it looks like Kieran's going to sweep onto the line here first in front. Ayati knows he's there, makes a turn, pulls it back inside. Nice play there by Kieran, but he's got no one to pass that to, but in behind there is Golan if need be, but he shows a little bit too much that there to Garros, and Garros says thank you very much indeed. We're off on the move here now. Garros drives this one up to the front door there for Ryan. Ryan gets hooked off out of it there by Yesian, gets a swipe at the backhand, but it's picked up here now by Ryan. Ryan coming forward, playing an anticipation shot, and goes with a drilling shot in towards the goal, it goes. Nice try there by Ryan, but it just goes wide to the right-hand side. So the ball's placed on the back line here now. This time for Golan to bring in. For SARISSA Marsali. Kieran. Being marked there by had a long ram, forcing him to unleash that ball, and up the field it goes, but it looks like first back onto this one is going to be Santos. Santos, here's the call for the tail backhand. Doesn't quite get the clean shot he was looking for, but it's swooped on too well there by Garros. He's quick, he's fast. Then he sends a nice turning play out the field, feeding it up there for Santos Iriarty once more, who can see that he has Kieran coming to him as well, and he says the one-time play and just drills this one forward. But it looks like he might have a little bit too much wood on that one there for his teammate to get to in time. But no, it just stays in play. And the backhand comes in there by Golan. Who's me first onto this one here now, and it looks like it is going to be Garros. Takes it forward and blows with the tail backhand to try and drill it through, but it gets caught up in the traffic with Iriarty. Swoops onto this one here with Kieran in contention. The backhand is now left here for Golan. Golan looking to clear this one away. Nice weighted play there by Golan, keeping the ball close, but close enough so you can take it. Doesn't show too much of it there to Garros or Halil Omran. The ball just ricochets off, the backhand comes in, and Kieran scurries on back to go and tidy up and clean up once more. For SARISSA again. In behind is going to be Golan. Goes up forward on it. Golan picks it up here now and drives this ball up over the top, looking for Rishi. Rishi, oh, couldn't quite clean. He picked that one up. The backhand comes in there by Ryan, but it's intercepted by Golan. Golan changes the direction. He gets hooked off out of it. Great play there by Santos, takes the hook and the ball, and on the move here now. Kieran trying to get back to him in turn, but when he leaves out and behind, leaving it now for Kieran. Kieran looked like he was just struggling with a little bit of pedaling a bit there, but he manages to come up with a loose ball. In comes Garros. Garros comes away with it here now. Turns back inside to meet Golan, and he beats both of them on that play there. He has to check up, come round once more. looking to try and find a little bit of space and drill this ball up forward here now, and he does there for Khalid. Khalid Al-Omran goes with a shot, comes off the pony of Rishi. Rishi looks for the backhand, but it's going to be Santos to come up to it on the back line. Couldn't quite control it enough, so Golan comes in, clears it away, gets a little bit of cane and couldn't clear it quite far enough as it is Santos. Plays that little backhand for Ayati, but it is going to be Kian. Plays his backhand, the ball, oh, it's a bit scrappy down that goal mouth, and we get a whistle on the play. Could have possibly been a bit of an advantage being played on that one, but to me it looked like we could have had Golan coming around the front of it, but at the end, finally, the umpires had enough. And we have a spot penalty here. Or will they take it up to 30? I think it'll just be from the spot in favour of ANKORA. As Garros created a new line. Golan trying to clear it away. It was either a goal or a foul. He might have got away with it, but it wasn't to be on this occasion. And the ball's placed down here for a spot penalty 2. For ANKORA. It looks like Garros is going to be taking this one here. Just trots up to it and makes sure of that one there. Does Garros. Taking the score now, 5 goals to ANKORA, 1.5 to SARISSA. So here in checker number 2, 4 minutes on the clock. And ANKORA certainly have a serious grasp of SARISSA by the throat here in this second chukker. 5 to 1.5 is the score as the ball goes back into play once more. Off the line out, it's Garros. Gets onto that one, cuts the angle, comes between the players, and he's away, he's loose. He's on some good quality ponies here, is Garros, and he's going goalward bound under the net. Can he just flick this one in? And flick it in, he does. Goal number 6 on the board there for Garros. 6 goals to ANKORA. 1.5 on handicap. Here in chukker number 2. And we're halfway through the chukker, and it looks like the players are going to make their way for a quick change. And the whistle gets blown by the umpires. SARISSA quickly back into their camp, changing as they're down that end of the field. Garros going back down to the far end to quickly change. And they've certainly got control of this match so far. Have ANKORA. They have BHANSALI based there at Desert Palm. It's a bit of a mixed camp, that, with a mix of Desert Palm and the Bipolar Question Club. And we have ANKORA based El Habtora. Now we just have a quick replay there of the goal from Garros. Got himself away out into space, just tickled that one underneath the neck beautifully, then through the goals it is. Now back down to the ANKORA camp. Ryan back on board. Khalid's on board. And we have Ayate Garros just help himself to drink. It's not full chukker, it's only half chukker, so dally dally. So now they've realised it's not full chukker, it's only a half chukker. Back on the field, and looks like we want to get this match back underway once more as SARISSA are already ready and waiting. So the ball gets bowled into play and out the line out. It's Garros once more. Flicks it up through, trying to get up there for Ryan. Ryan goes a good driving shot there by him, but Kian getting the mark of him there. Just going to push him wide and off the play. Tries to come back onto it, but probably pushed him a little bit too wide. But Golan comes into it. Clearing it now for SARISSA and turning the defence into attack. Looks to see what he can do on this one here. Goes under the neck, looking to set this one up for Yessian. Yessian coming up onto the play here in front of Khalid Al-Omran. Khalid trying to get back onto it. Does. Plays the backhand, does Khalid. And it skews off out to the side, but it's going to be Kian to clear it up here now for SARISSA. Turns one way as he got Golan to look after Santos momentarily, and he just unleashes it underneath the neck towards the goal here for Rishi. Rishi comes in to open up the account here for SARISSA BHANSALI. It is Rishi. putting it away. 2.5 goals now. Nice passing play up there. Mike Ian, well positioned as always, is Rishi BHANSALI, and through the goals he puts it. Need to make use, if they can, of Rishi. And yes, yeah, making it a 4-man team. We can just see there on the replay once again from the head-on of Rishi. Opening the account there for SARISSA, 2.5 SARISSA, 6 those for ANKORA's. It's ANKORA's Garros comes off with it here now, comes away there from Golan. Checks up, turns back inside once more. Golan just has to yield, goes to the driving shot, looking to send this one up the front door there for Khalid Omran, looking to entertain his patron out here. Couldn't pick up the backhand there, could Rishi slips in, but Rishi gets the better of it there. He looks for the backhand, couldn't quite pick that one up clearly, but in comes Kieran, pulls it back, takes it away, but he's had it stolen there by Ryan. Ryan Ajaji comes in, steals it from the big gun from SARISSA and puts it away. No intimidation there for Ryan Ajaji. Taking the score now, 7 goals ANKORA, 2.5 SARISSA. Ball back into play. Middle line out this time, it gets caught up. You see you have Garros just hanging off out of it. Staying out also is Ryan. Less of them trying to fight this out because this ball is just going to pop out any moment. Just wait for it here now. They're working hard in there. Garros is getting a little bit closer, saying I might actually have to go and get this one myself. Golan trying to work this one forward too. Santos is in there. They're all over the top of this one, and there it is. It comes away with Kian, and it's picked off out of it there by Garros. Showing his wares as Garros goes around the corner and drills this one up the front door for the well-positioned Khalid Al-Oran. Khalid gets under that one a little bit too much, waits for the ball to settle, tries to pick up the bouncy ball, drags it forward a bit further here now, but it looks like it's going to be Golan to clear it away there for SARISSA. There goes the first hooter as Golan just clears that one out from the danger zone for Yesian to come on the near side. Hooks, good hook there by Yesian. Keeping the ball alive for Golan. Golan up on the move here now, looking to get going towards goal. Golan looks to straighten this one up, and going back is Khalid Omran to put the pressure on, and Golan comes in and just drills that one away through the goals here, putting goal number 3 there on the ball for SARISSA. Their second goal of this match. 3.5 goals is SARISSA, but it's 7 goals to ANKORA, and that there will finally end Chukka number 2. And now we'll just quickly go to some adverts and some messages from our sponsors for the viewers on Polo Line.
Hello and welcome to Malaysia. Whether it's your first time here or on a returning flight, we at BP are committed to creating a pleasant experience for you through our new COVID-19 screening process here in KLIA. As soon as you arrive, please proceed towards the BP Health Screening Lounge.
While you proceed to walk past a thermal scanner, which scans all arriving passengers. Test our COVID-19 swab test online from your home country. Please proceed to the self-registration kiosk to process your e-vouchers. If you have not yet purchased the swab test, do not worry, as our friendly BP registration staff will assist you with the process.
After registering, take a seat and relax at a world-class design lounge while you wait for your COVID-19 swab test.
Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals will be there to support you through the entire process. Our screening facility is also equipped with a state-of-the-art on-site COVID-19 lab to ensure a quick turnaround time and the release of the test result.
And that's it!
Here at BP, we hope that you have a pleasant experience with us throughout this process. Till we meet again next time, from everyone here at BP, take care and stay safe.
Welcome back here to Polo Line. We just had that last goal of Ali Golan just slipping away there from Garros. Nice centering play there and just right in front of the goals. Drilling that one away, taking SARISSA to 3.5 goals to start Chukka number 3. But ANKORA out there with a commanding lead on 7 goals. And the two teams will line up in front of us on this side of the field for umpire Peter Wright to bowl the ball into play on the grandstand side here on the Sheikh Zayed field at Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club. So just waiting here now for Santos. Santos for Ankora. Ball bowled into play out the back of the line. Out it comes, and Kian's away on this one here now. Kian Hall out into some open space. Checks up because he knows he's got Arti there looking for someone to go up forward. No, he's over the top of that one there, but quickly round onto it is Rishi to save the day once again and leaves it in turn for Kian, but it's stolen away by Garros. Garros comes forward up to the halfway line, keeps it short, well weighted there by Garros and takes a long shot from a long way out. It's travelling well, but I think Kian's going to get back to this one in time. Goes with the backhand, does so. Look to turn onto it there, does. Ryan, but it's now left for Ate once more, and he just taps this one away through there for goal number 8 on the board there for Ankora, and it's 8 goals to Ankora, 3.5 SARISSA. The ball just a little bit of a melee, but there it is. Ryan Dens intercepts that ball well. Can't be taken out by Rishi, but it's that man, Garros, loitering with intent, puts it away through the goals for goal number 8. Back to the middle here now for umpire Wright to get this bowled into play once more. Into play it is, back of the line out it comes. It's Santos looking for that one, drags it forward. Looking for his teammate just to yield off out the way. In there comes Gaulan to come and spoil his play, but he's kept away out of it. There is Gaulan by Santos for Eate to get this ball up to the front door here now for Ryan. Ryan coming up onto it here now, being marked, and the hook comes in by Yesian. Good backhand by Rishi, but who's round onto this one? Gaulan trying to intercept it, but yes, it's Santos. Puts it forward once more. Gaulan just has to yield off it. Looks up towards the goal and takes a strike out. It goes wide as it ricochets off the pony out towards the side for Kian. Kian makes a turning play. Straightens this one up here now, does Kian, and sends it up there for Rishi. Rishi looks to pick this ball up, couldn't do it, but it's sent up for good support play there by Yesian. Yesian goes with the driving shot. You've got Khalid on round to get up past Khalid, goes with the near side play, spoils the play, they cancel each other out. In comes Rishi, and along with him there is Ryan, plays the shot round the back of the tail, and first onto it is going to be Kian. Kian tries to pick this one away. There's a couple of players in front of him, but we got Khalid Omran coming across the front eventually, and the whistle goes. You see here the shot from Rishi, put this ball back in towards the middle of the field once more, and they're all looking to try and find the line, and eventually we end up having Khalid coming in onto it, and we get a penalty 3 rather. A 40-yard penalty it looks like. A 40-yard penalty in favour of SARISSA BHANSALI. And Yesian coming up to this one here now. Yesian Chanel just drives this one forward in towards the goal. It goes in towards the goal, and through the goal it is. Desperately making its way through, but it doesn't matter because the points go on the board, and that's all they're interested in at the end of the day. 4.5 it is now to SARISSA BHANSALI. 8 goals to Ankora. Peter Wright lines the two teams up here now. Here in chucker number 3. It comes out and pops out there for Garros. Garros takes it up forward, looks to see what his options are, checks up, looks to come back inside, or will he go with it himself? He sends a nice short weighted pass there for Santos to swoop onto. Santos takes it up forward here now. Santos comes in behind Kian on this play here now, looking to go with the next shot, can't make a play on that, and we get a bit of a congested melee in the middle and a whistle on the play. Nice play there by Santos. Comes in behind Kian. Kian on a rather monster of a horse. Just ends up looking to try and play this under neck, but he's sort of been half smothered there and blocked by Kian. And we have a spot penalty 2 in favour of Ankora. Not not looking to make any mistakes out here this afternoon. Ankora, Zayed Garros come up to it and just put that one away. 9 goals it is now to Ankora. 4.5 to SARISSA BHANSALI. Ankora looking for these points out there on the board. The two teams back to the middle of the field. Umpire right once more. Bowls that ball into play. Trying to get hold of that one there was Khalid Omran, but it's stolen away there by Yassian. Backhand comes in by Ryan. Picked up now. Hooking play by Golan on Ayate. Nice backhand there by Rishi. Rishi sends this one forward here. And it's going to be taken away there by Santos and taken forward. And the backhand comes in, but quickly swooping onto that one there was Ali Golan in front of Garros. Golan knows he's got Garros there. Makes a turning play. Looks to try and come back inside. Leaves it in turn there for Kian. Kian needing the anchor out there as well. And it's going to be Golan comes away with it. Golan in turn leaves that one now. Up and swoops onto it there. Does Ate Garros, and we get a whistle on that play. As we can see on the replay here now, Golan goes away full with it. Garros is there with him. But in behind the two players was Kian, and Kian certainly had that on his stick side. And Ati should have possibly gone near side or made the ride off earlier. But there just wasn't room for both to be done. A bit of indecision, and we end up with a penalty in favour of SARISSA BHANSALI from what looks like the 60-yard line. But it's become an opportune moment for the players to quickly change ponies and to get back out onto the field. We've got Ali's already mounted up there in the SARISSA BHANSALI camp. Pies are there helping and assisting Rishi, based with him this season. And now back down into the Ankora camp. And there you have Kian with Rishi coming back out on the field. Fortuitously for them up at their end of the field, so it's easy for them to quickly change and get back on first. So the ball being teed up there by Ali Golan, as we're just waiting here now for Ankora. Very lucky here in the UAE at the moment with some big names over visiting. We have down in the Ankora camp, of course, there is Ernesto Trots assisting there. And we saw up at Habtoor in the Silver Cup, Lolo Polito. And at least one of the boys out here in Dubai at the moment. So Rishi walks up to this one here now. A nice shot there, drives it through the goals. It is goal number 5 on the board there for SARISSA. 5.5 goals it is to SARISSA. 9 goals to Ankora. Umpire right lines two teams up, bowls his ball into play, back to the line out, looking to come on this one here is Kian. Kian looks to take that one away there from Garros, does so, goes to driving shot, looking to send this one up the front door here now for Yesiam. It looks like he's just been pulled off out of that play by Ryan. Good play by him. Golan comes on to meet the backhand. Golan keeping going forward. He's ridden off and in turn there by Santos. Santos drags it forward once more, takes it away there from the hooking play of Golan. Santos Iriarty coming forward here now. Santos up on the move. He gets hooked off out of it this time by Golan. Couldn't pick it up. There's going to be Kian to try and come onto this one here now. Kian checks up, looks to try and come back inside, but he could just have fed that one a little bit too much. Ate just yields off it, leaves Kian. Kian takes Garros with him. The ball with Golan. Golan drives this one in from a distance from about 40, 50, 60 yards out, and through the goals it goes. Putting another score on the board there for SARISSA. Their 5th goal of this match, taking their score 6.5 to SARISSA. 9 goals to ANKORA. Nice goal there by Ali Gona as the teams make their way back to the middle of the field. Run by Peter Wright. Ball it back in once more. Back to the line out. Garros says, thank you very much indeed. I'll take that one. And I need to actually make something of this because I want to retain a little bit more margin over this SARISSA team who seem to be coming back a little bit here. And a good ride off there by Rishi. Sends the backhand, spoiling the play for Garros. Coming on to that one first there is Kian. Kian Hall up on the loose here now. What has he got? He's just over the halfway line. He straightens this one up nicely here. Does Kian, looking to get another good driving shot. Wasted pass. A little bit wide still. Gets hooked off out of it there by Garros. Leaving the ball there for Khalil Omran to come in and spoil the plays there. And it's Kian back onto the own play there. Looking to find the goals. Garros in front. Looking to push this one forward here. Goes for the driving shot, looks to drill that one forward through the goals. The flags aloft and through the pony's legs it goes for goal number 6 on the board there for SARISSA, taking their score 7.5 now to SARISSA. And there goes the hooter, ladies and gentlemen, to end chukker number 3 with the final score after chukker number 3 being 7.5 goals it is to SARISSA, 9 goals to ANKORA. Certainly close that gap, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting a little bit more contentious out there on the field as the teams leave the field here now. The viewers on Polo line. We'll quickly go to some adverts and messages from our sponsors.
Agradecer, gracias de este evento sea maravilloso.
Back in play, and Santos just flicks that one underneath the neck here, feeding it up there to Garros. Garros on the move on the far side of the field here. Going back with him there is Kian. Can he emulate? Oh, a nice little turning play by him there, making a little bit of space for himself, and he goes on the run in turn with Santos in behind to give him the support as, and if he needs it, decides to go up on the move, does. Santos goes forward and he places that ball up forward, but Rishi comes on the meet here and changes direction. Nice play there by Rishi, but he couldn't carry it any further. It's brought forward again once more by Rishi. Backhand attempt there by Khalil Omran. Rishi hesitating, waiting for the miss, does so, picks it up, goes forward up on the play here once again. Rishi going with the next shot, and it looks like a really good shot indeed. It's going towards the goal, but it's just going to go wide. Nice play there by Rishi BHANSALI. Started the play, picking it up from his indefensive play. On the meet, comes away with that, with the ball. Unfortunately, couldn't quite finish it at the other end of the field as Garros brings it into play once more. Garros. Comes himself on this one here now. Garros opens his shoulder and leans into that one nicely and putting it up the front door, trying to get up there for Santos, but well read there by Golin. Couldn't quite get the backhand he was looking for, but Santos managed to pick this one up here now. Coming back with him there, and unfortunately finding himself in a bit of no man's land was Yessian Chanal, and we get a whistle on the play. You can just hear this, see this from the viewers. Great view from the bottom end from Polo line. Santos comes in, and Yessian, unfortunately, just drifting off over the line there on Zeta. And they have a penalty in favour of Ankora. As Khaled Omran just quickly slips off the field, I think, to change pony or change mallet. The ball being teed up by Garros on the 30-yard line for a penalty 2. Looking to put goal number 10 on the board, give them a little bit of comfort zone. 6 minutes left here, or 5.5 minutes, should I say, left here in chucker number 4. Garros comes up to this one, drives, strikes the flag aloft, so there it is. 10 goals on the board it is for Ankora. 7.5 for SARISSA BHANSALI. SARISSA certainly got themselves back in contention. Clawed their way back into this here now, but Ankora managing to put another one on the board just to stretch their lead, giving them a 2-goal advantage. Well, 2.5 of the balls into play. Coming away is Santos. Santos there with Kian. Santos keeps this ball moving forward. The ball just pops off the pony, comes forward onto it here now. Does a nice backhand by Rishi, not wasting any time, but it's well read by Garros. Couldn't quite pick that one up clearly. In comes Golin to pick up the play right in front of Santos Iriarte. We get a whistle on the play. You see here, they couldn't quite carry that one forward. Garros trying to turn to the left, and Golin turning back into the play in front of Santos Iriarte. We have a spot penalty here for Arte Garros. Garros drives this one forward, stopped there by Kian. Kian pulls that one away, out of the way from Garros. Just has to wait for his teammates to get forward. Does so, drills this one forward, but already back in defence there is Santos. We get a whistle on the play. Near side play there for Yessian. And we have another spot hit from about the halfway line for Ankora. Just see here, nice pass sent up the field, but it was well read by Santos Iriarte, clearly on his stick side. Near side play for Yessian. And play being called for Garros to bring this ball back into play for Ankora. Garros opts to tap it, brings it up to Kian, drawing him in. This time sends it over the top. Bit of a wet sandwich, sort of a hit that one there, as he didn't quite get that one cleanly and didn't sound too good either, but it's going to be Golin to pick it up here now. Comes back inside, gets away from one, gets away from two. Ridden off well there by Santos, playing extremely well out here this afternoon is young Iriarte, but it's going to be Kian coming away with it here now with Iriarte Garros. Garros couldn't get the backhand, but again, in support is Santos Iriarte. Turns back inside of Rishi, gets his play spoiled, and the ball stolen there by Kian. Kian looking to open it up here now, but it gets half blocked by Garros, who regains possession once more. Golin coming back onto him. Garros slips his man here now, and he just unfortunately couldn't quite control the ball in the air there. Opening it up is Golin, looking to set it up there for Kian, but next shot comes in by Santos. And not as far as you'd like, so Kian just checks up on this one here and drills that one forward, trying to get up here now for Rishi. Rishi going back onto the ball here now. Rishi on the near side, spoils the play. Golin swoops onto it here now, just keeps that one weighted beautifully and looks to finish it off. And Alejandro Golin puts the next goal on the board, the 7th goal there for SARISSA, taking their score now. 8.5 it is SARISSA. You can see on the repeat play there, nice play there by Rishi. Couldn't pick it up, but he left it there for his teammate. Unmarked. And drew the player with him, did Rishi BHANSALI. And we have a quick break here now at halfway through chucker number 4. Whilst the players look to quickly change ponies. They have Ali Golan, the goal scorer. It was a good play that we didn't actually see on the replay there, but what we had was, as Rishi came up to it, he couldn't pick it up, and he ended up having Santos on his stick side. And in turn, he kept him cleared off out of it. You see, Santos was on his near side, then ended up on his stick side. And as he ended up on his stick side, he kept him off the play, allowing Ali Golan to come in cleanly and score the 7th goal for SARISSA. 8.5 it is to SARISSA. 10 to ANKORA. Ali Golan coming out on the field here now on Dos Lunas. A ranchera for Yesian. Umpire's just giving ANKORA a bit of a chivvy along. Omra not wasting any time, back on board, wanting to get this underway, wanting to take this victory home with them here tonight. Santos back onto the field. Rayan just waiting once more for Garros. So just waiting here now for Yate Garros. 3:30 on the clock. .327 on the Polo line clock. As Garros joins the rest of his ANKORA teammates. Front by right to bowl this ball into play. Coming away with it here is Rishi. Rishi brings this ball forward here now. Rishi goes with the next shot, looking to pass that one out into towards the middle of the field. Probably gets a little bit of cute onto that one there as Garros comes in, swooping onto that play, reading the play well. As always, goes with the big next shot, looking to drill this one at the front door here now for Ryan. Ryan, in pursuit of him there is Rishi and Yesian, both over the top of that one then, leaving it for Kian to come in, turn the play, comes away with it, avoids the hook from Khalil Omram. Looking to get away here now from Santos. Santos putting on the pressure. Santos yielding off it now and leaving him there for Garros. And he makes a big driving, centering shot here. It's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking very good indeed. And a beautiful goal there by Kian Hall, taking the score now. 9.5 it is to SARISSA BHANSALI. 10 goals to ANKORA. Great play there by Kian Hall. Comes away with it here. Gets up past one man. Gets there. Gets the pressure put on him by Yate Garros and says, listen, I'm just going to unleash this one here, and does so and puts it away through the goals. For goal number 8, that's 9.5 goals it is to SARISSA. 10 goals to ANKORA, so half the goal the difference. Now we're down to the drop of a hat here with 1.5 minutes left to play or such. So it is as Rishi comes away with it, stick side, near side. Golan comes in, steals it away here this time, drills that one up forward, looking to get that one up there for Rishi. Sending Garros back. Garros rather than playing the backhand into traffic, opts to take it round into some open space here now. Yate Garros checks up, gets to hear the call to play the ball, does so, comes back inside there of Golan, comes one way, comes the other way. Golan comes in, makes a stealing play, looking to pick it up there was Garros, but it's going to be Golan to steal it away once more. The backhand comes in, this in turn he's spoilt by the play, and we finally get a whistle on the play. Let's see what we can see for those viewers. You see Golan comes forward it here now. Goes with the backhand. Was Santos riding into it? Was Yate Garros right? Was Kian right? Let's see what they decide. It looks like the Kian Hall had the right to that play. And we have a spot penalty here now in favour of SARISSA. About 90 yards out with the angle from the goal. One-time play there by Kian. He drills this one goalward bound, but it looks like he's just pushed it across the face of goal. Certainly had all the distance, but just lacking a little bit of accuracy and just pushed it wide to the left-hand side. A very lucky let-off indeed for ANKORA. They've been very strong as they started in this match, but SARISSA, not disheartened, have kept working their way back into it as Garros brings it back in. Garros draws Kian to him, drills this one out, looking to set this one up the front door here now for Ryan. Ryan just waiting for that ball just to try and come off the boards. Does so there with Yesian. Couldn't pick that one up cleanly. And there's possibly a little bit of a sandwich coming in on through that one there, and the backhand comes in. But first round up onto it here now is Garros. Plays it open into the middle of the field. Rishi intercepts that one well, and Rishi BHANSALI up on the move here now. Rishi, there's a good driving shot, but he might have shown a little bit too much of that one there for Garros. Garros comes in with the backhand. Unsighted there, slightly there was Kian. Oh, and Santos over the top of that one there in the rush. Here's the call for the open backhand. Does so. Golan gets a better Kyle Lomran, sends it in. On the play here now, pulling it round is Kian. Goes with the backhand. Kian looking to take the man. Does so, leaves it for Golan. Golan coming forward. Comes onto it there as Kian sends a driving shot. That clock is ticking. Who's we first? There it is, ladies and gentlemen, and ticking it was, and he just ran out of time with their great attempts there. So the final score being 10 goals to ANKORA, 9.5 to SARISSA. Again, that started off quite dominantly by ANKORA. And we'll see this in the stats momentarily. And the progress here of the match. It worked really well indeed as SARISSA, never losing hope. See, there you see, there it is. 1.5 handicap for SARISSA to start the match. Couldn't find the goals in the first chukker, but 5 goals to ANKORA, all their way. In chukker number 2, 1 goal scored by SARISSA, 2 more by ANKORA, 7 to 2.5. But this third chukker tells a story. SARISSA came back hard and fast, 7.5 to 9 at the end of the chukker. And the final score, only 1 goal being scored there by ANKORA, 2 by SARISSA. With a final score at the end of chukker number 4 was 9.5 to SARISSA, 10 to ANKORA. And there you see a good picture of ANKORA leaving the field victoriously here this afternoon in their second match of this, the Sultan bin Zayed Polo Cup 2022. And that there, ladies and gentlemen, we will now go to the stats to see the story that they'll be telling. I think the field goal 6 to 5. Throw-ins closer than I thought it would have been. I thought ANKORA would have had more control of that. Fouls committed. There's a very big story. 7 fouls by SARISSA, only 3 by ANKORA. Thankfully, no yellow cards. Penalties, looking good out there this afternoon with the penalty takers. 2 for 2 for SARISSA, 4 from 4 for ANKORA, and 1 safety penalty corner for ANKORA out of 1. And so, ladies and gentlemen, there's a good view of this, the Sheikh Zayed field. And now back down to the ANKORA camp. As the 2 patrons quickly dismount. Garros in the background there, dismounting now. So the team would be very happy with that indeed. A great performance by ANKORA. And now we'll just go to some of the best goals of this match. Garros. Garros coming forward strong. Just sweeps that one underneath the neck. Sweeps it through the goals. Ali Golan slipping his man there. Good straightening shot. Comes up with this one here now. Just places that one beautifully, encouraging the opponent to go, and then hammers it home. There you have Santos Iriarte. Just sat down ungloving. Ryan Aljaji taking his helmet off. Omran, Garros, a very content ANKORA team. So they are very content indeed. So, ladies and gentlemen, from myself, Adam Snowden, and Polo Line, we thank you very much here for watching the Sultan bin Zayed Cup after the second match on day 2 of play. We'll be back with you at 4 o'clock for our third and final match here today, which should be an absolute humdinger between Bin Drai and Ghantoot.